beauty questions, and we've got our beauty panel here to answer. So, Trace, I'm going to start with you, and this is from Facebook, a woman named Sasha. She says, applying mascara seems pretty straightforward, but I'm curious, is there a proper way to apply it to get maximum results? Is it straightforward, or is it actually a little bit more complicated?
It's pretty straightforward, but there are a couple of tips, okay? So when you're working with your mascara, you definitely want to zigzag the lashes so it tags every lash. Don't do this, and I've said it a million times in this show, don't blink into the thing like that. That drives me insane when I see people do that. It's not doing anything. You want to zigzag from the base and zigzag up. But what the real tip is you want to make sure your mascara dries before you do another coat. Think of when you're painting a wall or when you're painting your nails. What happens when you do the second coat too early? It gets all wonky, it gets all mucky. It's the same thing. That's why your lashes will get all clumpy. It's because you're going in too quick with the second coat. Wait about 3 minutes, do something else on your face or do whatever you want to do, and then go back and do a second coat. That's how you're going to get the best out of your mascara.
Patience, patience,
patience.
And look down into a mirror when you're doing it. It helps push the lashes up and it gives more lift.
Got it. Okay,
and also don't do this. Don't do this.
Stop it.
Don't
pump
do
it,
that.
pump it, pump it,
it just pumps air. Just pumps air into it and it dries it out faster, so you're gonna have to get a new one faster. You just want to do this, swirl it, pull it out.
Okay, but what if I'm cheap and I don't want to buy a new one and there's some left in the little
No.
All right.
You must replace it every 3 months. So I have to say that.
Every 3 months or every 3 years?
No!
3 months.
I get confused.
3 months.
Okay.
You do not want an eye infection.
Okay. Derek, this is Rebecca from Twitter. Do I need to keep my cleansing puff in the shower, and does it matter if it never fully dries out between uses?
You should let it dry out between uses because it's a breeding ground for bacteria.
Right.
So a trick is to, when you get out of the shower, take it with you, squeeze it off, like dry it with your towel. And then if you can have like a hook, either, you know, just beside the shower, outside, let it dry. And if you're a germaphobe, which a lot of people are, you can throw it in the microwave for like 30 seconds and that will zap any bacteria.
Just
so you
like
should.
the sponges that we're not supposed to be using.
It's the same principle.
Zap it. Okay. Grace, I love this question. What is the biggest beauty blunder you see people making, and how do we fix it? What are we doing wrong?
Okay, so I think this is the biggest makeup blunder for makeup artists in general when we see women with bad contouring and highlighting done.
Right.
So I feel like people are doing their makeup in the dark. Because, you know, you don't want to see those obvious lines of highlighter and contour. You really want to make sure you blend that out. I also think when you are seeing these trends on the internet, you have to take into consideration that they are doing their makeup or their pictures in the brightest light. So all of that lighting is pretty much blasting all of that highlighting and contouring out. So what I would suggest is if you do your makeup, do it in a well-lit area, but also go outside. Go out into the sunlight. Take a mirror and look at yourself in the sunlight, because it will look a lot different than your fluorescent lighting in your bathroom.
And take a photo of it.
Take a photo of it,
because you'll see it.
You're not going to have someone walking around with a strobe light, you know? So, I just think blend. Blend.
And when you blended, blend again.
I'm all into the highlighting and contouring. I love a good highlighter and I love a good contour, but when it's done right. So
that's generally why I don't even do it, though, because I know if I don't have the patience and the time to blend, I'm not even going to try. Yeah, well, I'm not even going to try and pull off a look where you've got to blend. Like, I'm not able to pull that off. So if you don't have the time,
and you got to practice.
You have to practice.
Overblend versus underblend.
Versus underblend.
And if not, then just put a layer of foundation on top. It'll kind of even it all out.
And don't try it for the first time when you're going to the party on Friday night.
No.
Everybody does that.
And nobody wants to see those 2 lines down your nose either.
Or the highlight down the middle of the nose. Don't do that. When you go outside, you look weird.
100%. So
people are
ladies,
looking at you weird.
I
also think that maybe people are not necessarily aware that the highlighter is just supposed to go where the light hits your face. Because I know I was somewhere and I saw a woman, her whole face was silver. So it's like the light, you don't want the light to hit the whole face. It's
when there's
strategic.
chunks of glitter in it, and they're going to the office. Nobody needs to see that much glitter on your face.
Situation appropriate is so important.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so important.
Yeah, if you're going to go out in the daylight, you don't want to look like the Tin Man.
Yeah.
So you don't want to.
No.
Seriously, sometimes I'm in public and I'm like, wow, that's way too much for the daylight.
Or
right?
Frost City Honey. And also, highlighter with too much frost in the wrong places will age you.
Yeah, it will.
So you want a balance of, you know, a shimmer, but not overly frosty, and again, in the right places.
Okay.
So wear your highlighter, ladies.
Not that we have an opinion.
I'm not even sure. Like, I'm not 100% sure what you guys have a problem with. You haven't made it clear at all. Okay, contouring and highlighting, guys. Get it right and blah, blah, blah.